Hello everyone. This is Zezku here with a recent StarCraft II video. Now, I haven't been in touch with, well, not touch. I haven't done much of StarCraft laddering recently. Now, this is at the time this was recorded, this was during the World Championship Series for StarCraft II Finals, meaning BlizzCon, as of this recording, is basically happening a few days away, meaning it will be starting on November the 3rd, which is a Friday of 2017. And to be honest, I will be watching BlizzCon. I will not be available. I will not be doing any videos of any sort for the next 2 days. So when I get home from work on Friday, I will be watching BlizzCon. I am very stoked because right now we have, if I haven't looked at the matchups yet, but there are going to be some Terrans and notably one Protoss in this. I think in this entire WCS final matchups. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. This is a Terran versus Terran on. I forgot this map already. I don't like this map. This is one of my most unfavorite maps of Legacy of the Void. Yes, we are playing Legacy of the Void. I did start off with a 14 supply depot, a 14 refinery, and I'm already still building my barracks. I start because this was a new build I was doing when I was facing the AI, because I'm like, I face all of the AIs just because I want to get my APM up. So now, before I go delve in this game, it's basically your typical standard opening in Terran versus Terran. You always want to get that Reaper to basically just scout out the opponent, see if there's any cheeses around, bases and such, and all this other stuff. So this Terran's a gold. The past TvT was basically, I just want to basically lollygag about on the Wings of Liberty server, well, expansion for, I don't know, just for old time's sakes. Just gonna make this short and to the point. The Terran I faced was a complete idiot. Not only did he 2-base, he opened up a 3 racks, and like literally never attacked me at all. I, for one, have played against platinum and higher players. I was trained by high-ranking people. So I know every build in the book. You do not, I'm just going to say this right now, you do not go 2 racks battle cruiser. You need at least 3 bases going on a 4th in this game, especially on Wings of Liberty like that, to basically hold that. And you have to keep aggression. The guy didn't understand. The guy never did that. Says, and to be honest, he basically called me a noob, a person that was loudmouthing his entire build. And I'm like, dude, you're basically putting something at an edge here that I could basically shut you down. Because for one, I was going to go for the battlecruiser transition, and 2, I was literally going to see what I can actually do. But when I see a battlecruiser, I'm like literally going to basically just go anti-battlecruiser. Battlecruisers suck against Marines, Vikings, and Thors. When you have a big bank that can do all this such, you can get away with that. Oh, he had a Cyclone. Nice ATB for defense. So yeah. So well, this matchup, I've made this entire match. I've made a lot of mistakes. First off, is I did not. When the Reaper attack came, I basically didn't refill my gas, so my gas is going to be a lot low this entire match, and I did not pay attention at my naturals expansion, because it's going to be one of the refineries, or I think one of the refineries is going to be at 1 harvesting gas the entire time. Though my reaction is pretty subtle and such, but as you can see, as point, I did not bring up a point that whenever I play StarCraft, I have the hotkey bar for set to 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 is always my command centers, my basically my SCV productions. 2 is my barracks. 3 is always going to be my factories, and 4 is going to be my starport. Those are the easiest buttons I can get to. I've trained myself for that, and right now it's just a chaotic mess. And I'm not going to get to that state, but this is what it is. Also, Liberate Harass, love it, nicely. The guy that I played against, he knew he wasn't playing a silver. The reason why I have that silver rank on Wings of Liberty is just like say, hey, I don't care, I don't do any of this. Though this is one of my favorite matchups because it brings like what you're supposed to do in Terran versus Terran. Harassing with Banshee, harassing with Liberators, harassing with any sort of main opportunity. You have Widow Mine drops, you have everything that you like about it, and so on and so forth. This matchup is lovely. You have to basically be reacting with your SCVs at the same time while keeping an eye on everything else. I love Terran for that. It's basically one of the highest micromanagers. And it can basically get you a thing or two. And also a lot of stuff. Right now, at this point, I'm just building Vikings because, one, the Liberator takes time to transform from its defender mode to its anti-air mode. Basically, Liberator mode is one-shots, workers, and such. And right now, this guy did a Reaper harassment. I'm like, geez, this guy's good. I literally told him in in-game chat, dude, this is the best harassment I've had in, like I say, weeks. I do mean weeks, because I've played against Matt Duvall. I know his name is Dream, but this guy taught me everything to know about basically I think it was the steamrolling build or something like that. It's basically full-blown mech, and I did in like in old videos I did all that. This matchup is pretty safe to say. What you're seeing in the top left is production. You're seeing what the opponent's doing. Mudo's doing. Yeah, I don't know this clan, but I'm basically sporting my old username on StarCraft with the old Black Ravens icon or logo. I haven't played much Wings of Liberty or StarCraft for about a while now. See, look, yeah, I have 1 SCV mining gas, so it's going to be like that for the rest of the time. My mineral count will be way high. I'm just going to be checking out Marines and such. I will be supply block. I'm not a pro at StarCraft, but I can hold the ground. I can basically make you work for your victory. That's what I did when I basically got silver on the Wings of Liberty. I basically forced a Terran that was doing nothing but Banshees and Marine cheesy. I forced him to basically keep up that aggression. I kept holding that aggression, till basically I was like, you know what, congrats on your win. You basically well deserved it, because even though I basically shut you down multiple times, I can basically keep going. What I'm doing now is basically the standard. I've already got my natural set up. I'm basically working on my 3rd command center. I'm still pumping out SCVs to restock myself, and also I basically having dirt mode was like, why I haven't enough gas, and I'll be basically putting SCVs back in my main refineries, but I'm not paying attention to it right now. So you can criticize me all you want on that. I basically saw that myself. Right now I have 3 Vikings to shut down any drop potential. In a Terran versus Terran Legacy of the Void matchup, you have to get the Marine tank is standard. You can add a couple Marauders to add some beefiness to tank or deal damage to the factory units. But Vikings and Liberators, as well as other than medevacs, which is automatic, you have to have medevacs for drop capabilities. It can be used for mech plays because Hellbats are biological units. Everything with the Bio Ball, everything with the Biomech, anything. Starport, you have to basically build Vikings and Liberators. One, because Liberators can basically 2-shot tanks. I'm not joking. They can just 2-shot tanks. They can basically break what everyone considers to be the great tank line fence of a map. You can basically take a look at the tank line, and this computer, like, literally, wait, doesn't wait 10 minutes, and now it's on the loss screen. Come on. Yay, computer. Okay. Oh dear.
Upgrade is ready for use.
I should probably just disable that when doing commentary, but who cares? Who cares? Who gives a day now? There we go. Back. But what am I? What? So basically, as I was saying, the tank, the siege wall. That's what it is. That's what it's basically is. It's a siege wall. Wherever your tanks are, that's protected via ground. You can basically expand there and split the map in half. Wherever the siege line is, or wherever it expands, that part is safe because basically your opponent has to basically do one or two things. One, break the contain with any means necessary, or two, drop harass everywhere and basically stretch it thin. Mobility of Biomech is really good. So right now this guy's moving out, and I don't know where he is. Thing is, in Terran vs Terran, I think you've seen me basically on my past videos of StarCraft. You've seen me basically throw down a sensor tower, and I've done that in the past. But at this point, I'm like, yeah, I know this map. This map has no Zelnog watchtowers. There's 3 areas that he come from. Basically, two areas. Where my third is where he scanned, and the north part where I basically busted those rocks. That is the one of the 2 things. And I'm basically setting the rally point, and during this narration, I basically turned off everything. So here's his first initial wave. Everything comes in. He has, it's a 1-1 fight. It's a fair fight, but the thing is, he lost all his Marines and all his tanks are dead. And I go in for the counter. And why am I going in for the counter? Well, basically, he lost all his army. He's basically resupplying it right now. All he has is just nothing but Marines and Vikings. But little did I know about that third. It's a planetary. Walking into the planetary is a death sentence to anyone that's played StarCraft. Doesn't matter if it's Protoss or not. That planetary deals 40 damage regardless. But it attacks twice. So basically, it can 2-shot Marines quickly. And there I go, lose my Liberators. I was like, oh wait, I'm taking more damage than usual. Move the tanks away. Basically, siege up on the outskirts of his entrance where his production is, and just like to be honest, it's not a big contain. It's to force him to make Liberators. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm just basically slowly containing him, trying to keep as many medevacs as I can alive, while managing my stuff. See, that's my only medevac. That's my only vision to high ground, other than scans. So basically, I'm basically remaking Vikings. Production tab, you can see it. He's making Liberators. At the time of this, I didn't know because like in my mind, like he's got to make Liberators sooner or later. So I basically destroyed these rocks from his natural entrance, and I basically say, you know what, I'm just gonna play it safe. Have an exit plan. There's me basically rallying my start port across the half map. Like, no, don't do that. And his Liberators will start coming into plays, moving siege tanks, trying to do that. And sooner or later, Liberators will come in and basically end it. I see. So basically, yeah, double starboards churning away. See, Liberators already. They basically 1-shot Marines, 1-shot tanks. Actually, no, they 3-shot everything. But I basically hightail it out of there, get all my stuff, and basically just retreat back to my third. He's basically stemmed and such. He's trying to pick off a tank. While I'm doing that, I basically have Vikings producing. I have medevacs trying to get those back up for bio stuff. And the thing is, he's now building Liberators. And once you build Liberators, you have to realize that you have to build Vikings. See, now he backs off. He knows I can basically defend this because I now have I have some siege tanks at home. And he's everything. So, at this point right now, I'm not going to let him rest. I have more map presence. I can basically more mobile. He has to basically rebuild his army. In the meantime, I'm basically going to add on another starport, add on another factory, add on everything. My main mineral is down to 2 mineral patches. and I'm now building a 4th command center. I'm planning to take a 4th. I'm building in my base for 1. I want to be safe. I'm now scanning his where he's rallying his stuff between his 3rd and his main. That's the safest part right there. And I see his 4th. I was like, hey, that's a big target right there. I'm going to shut that down. So I basically leave most of my units at home, and I basically keep building stuff. See, right now I'm floating so much minerals, but it's not going to be a problem because a lot of it's going to go down. This entire force right here is what's left of the hit force. Well, some of it's from how low the siege tank is. That siege tank right there, how low it is, that is what's left of the hit force I did about a couple minutes ago early in the game. So right now, I basically have, I scan again, see if there's nothing there. Turret's complete. I pull all my air units back. I send all my marines in there, stim, and basically kill everything. Force his cancel, destroy his turrets and his refinery, so he loses those. To be honest, he cancels his command center, which is basically he got 300 return of his investment. So now he's basically moving up to where I may attack him from his 3rd. No, that's not it. I'm just gonna go around, bring the rest of my army with me. I mean, I have 1 siege tank left at home protecting my natural. Yeah, I'm supply blocked. Whoop-de-doo. And right now, I believe I hit 3-3 before he did. I don't know. I don't remember. But all I know is that I basically hit 3-3 before he did. So basically, I'm going to start attacking before he is. So, and I basically have vehicle +2 weaponry on my tanks. So I'm just basically doing more damage. And see, look, there he goes. He's going up there. I'm like, that's not it. So this is basically game ending. He's got sensor towers, so he knows I'm gunning for him. The thing is, he does scan, which is good. See, there's medevacs, free medevacs, and picked up 4 medevacs, picked off 3. All these liberators picked off. Marines coming out like, yeah, I don't want this stuff. Bring my army around and start killing. And as soon as he realized that, he basically brings all his army back, everything back, just to deal with this. One of his siege tanks siege up, kill that, and bam, the game's over. And just siege right there, and I have full and dominant air control. I could just dump on him. And he knows this. A typical Terran, I'm going to tell you this right now, Silver Terrans can do this, Gold Terrans can do this. Anything above, like, an experienced Bronze player, they can do this. If they were trained like this, they can basically walk up the ramp and do this. Watch Day 9 because I'm going to tell you the same thing. Day 9 can go on about this. How to basically macro, do all this. And with that, the game's over. Hope you guys have a good day. See you next time.